Jaden Springer with a pull-up jumper. That won't go. 25 seconds to go. Garrett Temple down low. Layup up and good. Good play by Thaddeus Young.
That was a true veteran right there. He was going to make somebody else take a shot. He was not going to take one. He's trying to involve his teammates. He played against Temple too, right?
I definitely did.
As his brother Robin Lopez out on the floor. Noel finds the veteran Garrett Temple, and he connects.
Job, I know.
Magic going to win the game. It's just a matter of what the point differential is, and will it matter, that point differential? We won't know until probably, or possibly even.
Times Warriors are a little disjointed. A double team is happening here as Robinson misses a point-blank layup.
Garrett Temple will finish on the other end. Porter into the rim. Finds Garrett Temple, former Clipper, and he knocks down to three. Second three for Temple. Garrett Temple back the other way. Temple dashing down the lane. Blocked from behind by Tice. Harden on the wing for three. What a sequence.
What, at 19, just turned 20, back in November.
And he told me earlier, I've been putting some pressure on myself and feeling bad that I wasn't having a start to my career like I've seen.
You just love what the Raptors showed tonight in this victory.
RJ gives it to Temple. Three doesn't go. 152.
Rebounding games we've seen, it's plus 32.
I think with the hoopla and the pageantry, the Raptors just ran out of gas. You mentioned they were competing for a half.
Temple gets inside. Sims harassing him. And McDaniels can't get it. Temple another rebound, puts it back up. And Achua just keeps adding to his totals.
And of course, no Emmanuel quickly tonight as well. Grady, 21 minutes tonight.
Some good basketball.
Yeah. And the Raptors.
Final 5 seconds of quarter number 3. Bruce Brown is cut off to get the ball inside to Temple. Access denied by Ayo DeSumo, so we got a close one going to the fourth quarter.
44, 13, and 5 points, rebounds, assists for Thompson and Whitmore on 19 of 28 shooting. Is that good?
Part of, and our guys needed this to end this homestand, go on the road confident.
What happens when you go against the Clippers or the Nuggets? Guys like that, teams like that, you got to see, but they have enough talent.
Putback is good.
What a putback by Wall.
And that's contagious.
Hawks about to check into the game for the first time. They miss Boucher. Instead, Garrett Temple. And Jonas clears it away to Jose. It's a 32nd assist of the game for the Pels with only 4 turnovers. Easy inside, Garrett Temple. He's 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. It's taken away by Garrett Temple. At this point,
GT.
You're giving them momentum and you're taking opportunities for yourself to score. So turnovers are critical. Good cross-court pass.
The three! Garrett Temple. Porter on the inside. And Elton Brand as that shot is blocked. Shot clock at 5. Garrett Temple off of the bench is knocked down 2 threes.
The organization to look at him now maybe differently than he was looked before, and you see already a couple of deflections, a block. Defensively, he has been solid.
Yeah, Chris, Drew, you know this as a former player. Chris, you know this in your time covering this league. When it comes to young guys, experience is the biggest thing. And for Johnny, he said, I think the more I play, the more comfortable I get with the game.
5-point lead for Brooklyn. Brown on the attack. And to the cutting Temple.
It's a total of 20 points a game, but the Raptors doing a good job.
3 of 11 here. Temple shot doesn't go. Last 4 games against Temple. Now over to Gay. Temple gets it back. He'll launch a 3. It's good. Let's check in with Kayla Gray. Simmons sends it to Brown. Temple, Wara, and McDaniels. Raptors playing
small, understandably. New York is 8 of 10 from 3 on the season. They're 17th in percentage. They're 11th in attempts. Temple gets 2 this season. Simmons, clock down, bats it to Temple. Got it! Kobe Simmons. Here's Garrett. Yes! He made the 3 and he got fouled.
Your coaching staff has, in terms of the development, drills, all those different things that you're going to do with guys to stretch their game out and get them to improve. And that's an exciting thing.
Temple with the steal. Temple on the take. The finger roll doesn't go. Scooped up. Temple puts it back up and in. I was having a conversation with the Hall of Famer, former manager of many teams, but the New York Yankees had tremendous success. Joe Torre. Extra pass. The corner 3 doesn't go.
Good basketball, though. They really shared the ball. Got the high percentage corner 3.
Temple gets to the iron. Dinwiddie and Christie on the court for the Lakers. Temple fading. 3 doesn't go. All the way to the iron. Good job by Gay. All the way to the iron. Good job by Gay. Knocked away. Temple, the 3. Too strong. Wara up top. Shot clock down to 4. The cut. Temple, the reverse. 2.9 left here, first quarter. 9-point advantage for the Lakers. Raptors led by 8 in the opening quarter. Wara dribbles, maintains it, sends it to Temple. 3 doesn't go. Grady bats it in. Great positioning by Grady Dick. Outside of the Washington and Brooklyn, all those other teams.
They're fighting for something.
Yeah.
Timberwolves, right? And he's bringing it tonight. Now you got some money around. The Timberwolves might be available again on the open market. You got the big bucks. And look, you just put a LeBron James on the Raptors right now. Whatever, you right? They shipped everything.
Then he typically is played with coming off the bench. So, but Nikhil's been the guy that started when Mike hasn't played.
Temple in the corner for 3.
The well-traveled Garrett Temple. Obviously a different mix right here. Minnesota has to still play with the fundamentals of basketball. Move the ball, share the basketball like they have been.
Quickly. Got it back. Outside look. Temple, that's his 3rd look from the corner. 1 for 3 so far.
He was 11-11 from the free throw line last night, though, as Leo was saying. He was just doing a lot of different stuff to help his team out.
Temple goes to the midi, can't hit. A number of young players and intriguing players for this Toronto squad. Darko Rajakovic going to get a real good look at these players. That's one of the veterans right there is Temple missing.
You can still be, if you come off the bench 42 times, you can still be 6th man of the year. So you just got to have the majority of your games coming off the bench, and Nas as a starter. Toronto would really be in trouble in this game without Jordan Wara. I mean, he's got 11 points in the game off the bench. They're just cleansing, protecting that rim.
Temple can't hit. Gobert, another rebound. Here goes the 9th. Alexander Walker, pocket pass. Gobert outside. Good ball movement. Nas Reed, no. Up ahead, Garrett Temple ahead of the pack and lays it in.
Contest and release that time.
Kind of amazing how physically similar Jalen and Jaden McDaniels are. Here's quickly for 3, rolls out, and the follow by Garrett Temple.
Dominated from three-point land. It's an 18 threes for Minnesota, just 5 for Toronto.
Temple rimming out.
They were held to 17. They put up 33 and then 37. The Raptors do lead. And that shot doesn't go. And Garrett Temple, a long while. And last time they've won consecutive games, it goes back to February. Garrett Temple knocks it down from Trenton. 14-point game. RJ in the paint. Pops out. Temple trying to keep it alive. 6:05 now to go.
That was a good job by RJ keeping the defender on his back, going over that left hand.
Out of the timeout, they find a jumper for Garrett Temple, and he drains it from the corner. That's down by 4. Some token pressure here. Raptors handle it, get it up the floor. Temple can't hit the 3. Lunging rebound by Wood, and rebounded by Wara. Temple gets inside, and that's gone by Clowney. Get it in. Clowney lost the ball. Temple takes it away. Clowney, he blocks it at the rim. Noah Clowney with the defensive play of the night.
In the corner, that's Garrett Temple. Only if it's 1 through 6. It's protected 1 through 6. If it's any later than that, it goes to San Antonio in the Jakob Poeltl deal. Poeltl missing, and the Pistons first pick in the second round, which would be the 31st selection in June's draft. That's what they have to look forward to in the summer. Temple all the way in. This year, they'll miss the playoffs for the 3rd time in the last 4 seasons. Temple on the move, and here out of the loose ball. DeLon Wright in for Miami. Eric Spoelstra going deep into his bench here in the first quarter. Temple miss.
Take care of the basketball here.
Raptors went 0 for 8 from 3 in the first quarter. The Heat were 2 of 8. Temple missing twice. 2 for the price of 1. Garrett Temple with 6 on the shot clock. And Brian with his 7th rebound. 26 for the 2nd time today. Rebound to Highsmith on the miss from Garrett Temple. Pacers right now running away from Atlanta, 144 to 108. Garrett Temple with a line drive triple. The 37-year-old Temple in his 14th season. Londis Williams with his first score of the day, and the day is done, and the 36th regular season for the Miami Heat is now complete.
Because I know early on in talking to you, you said it was,
it was just so awkward and just like, unexpected. You don't expect to hear something like that. And
Philly, then at Minnesota, then you return home on Monday to see the Denver Nuggets as Temple finishes there in the paint.
You got to look at your roster to see if you have those type of guys to do so.
No, for sure. That's why I'm not a GM or a president.
Here's Poeltl. Collision underneath. Abaji loses it. Poeltl bats it back to Ochai. Garrett Temple. I believe that the NBA, especially with NIL,
got it all started in college basketball, jacking up threes, and now his pro team doing the same thing.
Well, when he played at Providence College, what did they do? They picked up full court.
This will end a streak of 6 straight Toronto wins here in Memphis. They had won 6 in a row, 7 of the last 8 at FedEx Forum. 155, 123. Franchise record for points in a game. Garrett Temple lobs it up there. Shamshay.
Oh, but he didn't shoot. I'll tell you this much. You put me in with 3 minutes to go in the game, I'm going to get some shots.
Grizzlies improved to 21-10. Raptors fall to 7-24. Garrett Temple.
On lockdown.
Low stress.
You got 2 choices. Pittsburgh-style steak.
Yeah, and that's where you kind of look at the film and you really gauge in on what mistakes you did, that you shot yourself in the foot, and that what Toronto really kind of forced out there. But you also have to give them credit. Stat stuffer, as we like to call him. He does a really good job of playing without the basketball, kind of always in the right place at the right time. Again, getting a defensive rebound right there. If you have a pick and roll synergy from your big and your guard, you can go out there and have some success.
Garrett Temple misses. Robinson there to clean up. 3 whistles around him. They foul him.
We got a foul on number 45 for giving him the business. 2:25 left here in the 4th. Robinson to Garrett Temple. More spaced out, right? You see him first half of the season, and then maybe you'd see him in the second half, which quite honestly I prefer. Here's Temple. They took advantage early, and they have stayed on top. Hard-nosed play. Here's Temple cutting.
Because sooner or later, those shots are going to start going in. Now you allowed this team to stay in the game because of the lack of defensive rebounding. So you want to make sure you clean up.
5 on the shot clock.
I think this is great for GT, and more so, obviously, it's the play, but here's a guy who is a consummate pro.
With all the injuries, it's like the Raptors. Here's Temple attacking, and Bona comes over, helps out. A little H&R block, and there's Council with the slam dunk.
Okay, sir.
A couple of times, and then someone else is a runner-up, and then they elevate to the MVP. Temple knocks it down. Castleton up top. Robinson over to Temple. Here's Temple with another 3. How about that? Garrett Temple. Over to Temple, eyes the shot clock. GT makes the move, and that shot doesn't go. They have the 5th easiest schedule the rest of the way. Of course, Raptors the easiest schedule the rest of the way. So, you know, this is a team that's
inside out drive. 3 ball comes up short. Garrett Temple, 15-year pro out of LSU, gave it a rise. And the Jazz clogged the paint, hands up. Toronto on the run. Robinson spins, a skip pass down on the baseline, lost for a moment by Shed. Here's Barnes out behind the 3-point line. 2 ball, jumps out, sends the ball, right place.
Barnes on the take. High delivery is off. Rebound tip. Castleton with it. He turns. Rebound comes right back to him. He sets it up for Temple. Too strong. Castleton trying to fight off Reef, draws 2, and then turns and finds Temple for 3. Castleton the rebound, reloads, blocked by Kamara. Temple with 8. On the drive, lost the handle, got it back, hurries a shot.
To use his superpower, which is being a defensive playmaker. But also, this is a tough team to guard against with this movement. And to coach Roy Rogers right now.
Barnes missing a free throw, finds the rebound. Temple had a great look at 3. Matisse gets. Robinson dribble handoff. Temple into an elbow J. Rebound Robinson. Put back. No. Tipped up by Pirtle. That's off. And the rebound Corral. Tried to push it ahead to Thibault. Chancy pass intercepted by the alert Scotty Barnes. Ahead to Temple. Has a step. In he comes to reverse it up and in.
Temple, 6 on the shot clock. Better on the drive. Robinson able to gather. Leaves that one short. Dunn clears it. Job defensively that time by Oso to step out quickly. Dunn. Temple. Hangs inside. A shot block by Dunn. And a shot clock violation. Up the floor. Marks with the payout pass. The Suns with their biggest lead of the night. Final 24 seconds of the third. Garrett Temple, the veteran, lines up the 3 ball. Even in the third quarter, when they started 1 of 6, we didn't see that. That came back in mid-January against Washington. Temple too long.
Tough as nails.
Castleton finds Garrett Temple. Temple now makes the end line move. The reverse, no. Castleton.
Who's in charge?
Well, David Adelman is now the head coach. You know, Josh Kroenke talked a lot about his Garrett Temple shot is good.
He's quite pleased with the selection that he has, guys.
Yeah, there's certainly a strong feeling about that. Mobo behind the back. Garrett Temple soaring through the lane of a triple-double. Garrett Temple rising up, and the 3 doesn't go. First career triple-double. 15, 10, and 10. Oh, give him another dime! Call home! They are here early in the morning, late late at night, getting everything all set up as Lawson looks to Garrett Temple. Temple now. Temple the reverse. Slicing Dyson.
A little heater going here.
Well, Swider can get a bucket, and then if Temple gets a bucket, it'll be
the nascent stages of his G League career.
He had a line to check into the game, and the thing he's getting to do is celebrate a lot because his teammates keep hitting shots. Play continues, and he's just gassing up his teammates all the time as they run by him after the make shot. Too strong on the three-pointer.
I think if you have to do that all over.
Brandon Temple and Brandon Williams. These and things that you see from time to time. 9 of 11 points for the Raptors in this quarter, scored by Scotty Barnes. Garrett Temple took that inside, nothing doing. And here we go, the oop to catch the finish. It's on threes.
And that's it.
Why in the world does that guy only have 9 shots? A.J. Lawson to the cutter, Garrett Temple.
Temple. So big.
How about that? The 4th career triple-double for Anthony Davis.
Somebody is coming to get Anthony.
Is that out there waiting for an answer? I got one right, I was told. Is Nate Thurman? David Robinson and Nate Thurman? Okay, there we go. What could be at stake for the Mavericks? Obviously, Sacramento does not have 9 on lockdown yet. There's another whirlpool finish. Yeah. Hey, Hart, last 9 games, and it was 9 games off returning from the same right ankle sprain. He's had 4 different right ankle sprains this year that have cost him a total of 18 games. For Brandon Williams.
I guarantee you, Coop had to stop talking about that.
He got to go to San Antonio.
Yeah,
Did you know that? Yeah.
I talked to him before the game.